In the 18th century, the Mastiff was frequently portrayed as a lion is to a cat, so is the Mastiff compared to a dog. According to the American Kennel Club, the Mastiff has had a long history, along with different jobs that these dogs have had over the years. Mastiffs are powerful yet gentle dogs that have served society over many years as a guardian. When discovered, they were bred for war and fighting, but over the years they have been transformed into a loving companion for many families. The history of the Mastiff is unlike other breeds, and because of its capabilities, it has been bred with a variety of dogs to create new breeds. Varieties of the Mastiff are located almost all over the world. Today, I will be informing you about the history of the Mastiff, the English Mastiff, the Bull Mastiff, the American Mastiff, and two Mastiffs that are commonly referred to as the St. Bernard and the Great Dane. First, we have to look at the Mastiff's history to see how they came into today's society. According to the Welcome to the Mastiff Club of America website, the Mastiff can be traced back to about 2500 BC. The most common theory is that the Phoenician traders brought the Mastiff to Britain from Asia. It is believed that they have descended from the ancient Molossean breed. This breed is said to have created the Mastiff from their genetic structure. Both dogs are very large and heavy. The word Mastiff is derived from the word massive. This process started an extensive line of guardians, soldiers, and protectors from this enormous dog. These dogs traveled from Britain to Roman arenas so that they could fight anything that was put up against them. They were placed against lions, bears, bulls, other dogs, and human gladiators. Mastiffs were also used in wars, fighting side by side with soldiers. Additionally, they would pull munitions carts at the front lines. Many dogs lost their lives at the expenses of these actions. Some people, though, were lucky enough to own a Mastiff. They would be used as watchdogs and loyal companions for their owners. When a guest entered a castle, the owner had trained the Mastiff to walk up to him, lean his body weight against him, and growl deeply. This approach was used to show guests that they were being watched. The Mastiff became popular in England, and this is where the different varieties of Mastiffs were also started to be bred. Since the Mastiff was considered such a useful animal, many people and countries wanted to breed them. No matter how many breeds of this dog were created, the original Mastiff will always be considered the English Mastiff. The English Mastiff, discovered in England, is a born guard dog, often called the Gentle Giant. This is one of the heaviest breeds and can be somewhat difficult to train. After World War II, the breed was almost extinct in England. The United States and Canada imported two Mastiffs to help save this breed. It was considered a blessing that it worked successfully. Another type of Mastiff that was developed in England is the Bull Mastiff. Around the 19th century, landowners wanted the English Mastiff to guard their property from poachers. The problem was that the English Mastiff could not run fast enough to catch the intruders. Another popular breed around that time was the Bulldog. Although the Bulldog was not large enough to stop the poachers, they discovered that if they crossed the two breeds, they could develop a slightly smaller Mastiff that was still very intimidating that could outrun the trespassers. Bull Mastiffs were known as the gamekeeper's night dog. This breed is a dedicated and attentive guard dog that is fearless when provoked. Even though the Mastiffs breeds originated in England, America also developed their own kind. The United States created the American Mastiff. The American Mastiff is often called the silent peacekeeper. Their ancestry is unsure, but these dogs are extremely intelligent and love attention. There are also two common dogs in the United States that many people are unaware that are descendants of Mastiffs. The St. Bernard is also referred to as the Alpine Mastiff. People call it the St. Bernard because it was founded by St. Bernard de Menthon. Commonly, they are rescue dogs that save people from avalanches. The other breed is the Great Dane, also called the German Mastiff. The Germans wanted to improve their hunting dog, so they created the German Mastiff. These dogs are not normally known to be Mastiffs, and that might be a good thing since the Mastiffs have had such a rough past. Even though the Mastiff has had an aggressive past, this breed has changed a lot over the years. According to the history of the Mastiff on Mastiff Web, their temperament has transformed into a loving and very loyal family dog. Their family has become their pack, and they protect them until the day that they die. They are still exceptional guard dogs, and they truly know how to convince strangers that they do not belong on their property. Many have sacrificed their lives for their owners, war, or simply entertainment. These purebred Mastiffs have been developed over many years. They have been through a lot as a group, and hopefully they will have a more promising future. As a wise man, Sydenham Edwards once says, "What the lion is to a cat, the Mastiff is to a dog. The noblest of family, he stands alone, all others sinking before him. His courage does not exceed its temper and generosity, and in attachment he equals the kindest of his race. His docility is perfect, enters the field with temper, and engages the attack as if confident of success. If he overpowers or is beaten, his master may take him immediately in his arms and fear nothing.